You're doing it! Welcome back to part 2 of the PowerSheets prep work video series. Hello, my name is Kelly, and in this video, we're going to walk through pages 10 through 15. Let's get started. How are you doing? I hope you're having fun. Uncovering what matters is hard work, yes, but it's the best kind of hard work because it gives you clarity on what's next. So with that in mind, let's turn over to pages 10 and 11. I love these pages. This is where I get so much clarity on the things that I've been doing, the limiting self-talk that might be holding me back from the things I know I was created to do. It's a place to be kind, yes, but also truthful with yourself, because the truth is that lies affect how we spend our time. They affect the goals that we will or will not achieve, and changing our limiting self-talk, the lies that we tell ourselves, can change the course of our lives. But let's start here. What has shaped your beliefs about your identity? Is it comparison, maybe social media, your childhood, your parents, how you've performed in the past? Take a moment to mark your answer on page 10. Whatever you wrote, remember that you can change beliefs about yourself. Identity is not set in stone. You have a choice in every moment, but when you have repeated a story to yourself for years, it's so understandable and easy to accept those negative thoughts as facts. It's hard to change your behavior if you've never changed your underlying beliefs about yourself, right? So take a moment to begin to do that. On page 11, write out some of the things that you've believed about yourself that have limited you. Maybe they're even positive things, but they've kept you in a bit of a box. And then think through how you might reframe those thoughts. For example, I am bad with money might become I am learning to manage my money. It's such great work. Pause so you can take time to write, but when you're done, take a moment to celebrate. You're doing a great job. Naming lies you've believed, not an easy thing. None of what we're doing here are easy, common, everyday things, but you're not here for every day. You want change, big change, and we're so proud of you. When you're ready, turn over to pages 12 and 13. It shouldn't be a surprise to anyone that this is our favorite video in the series, and these just might be our favorite pages. We're going to talk about the big picture. We're going to talk about legacy. These pages are all about the long game, the big picture, and that's the heart of what we do here at Cultivate and what you're doing in your PowerSheets. Uncovering what matters to you is the most important step in goal setting. It's your why. It's the thing that propels you forward, and it's the destination you're moving toward. So get excited. This is good work. Imagine yourself many years from now. Maybe you're 60, 80, maybe 100, or maybe it's helpful for you to look at a specific point, maybe at retirement or when your kids have all left the house. Looking back on your life, where will you be grateful you spent your time and attention? Defining this will give you motivation and passion to live this vision out now with your 2024 goals. To get you started, here are a few examples from my own PowerSheets. Are you surprised by what you wrote down on these pages? About what will have mattered and who you want to be? Good. This is a discovery process, so let's keep going. One thing we all need help with is connecting the big picture to how we'll live it out today. Page 13 is your chance to connect the big picture vision of your life with ideas for how you might cultivate that and live it out in the year ahead. And you're ready to make some decisions about where you'll spend your time this year. On this page, you're going to say yes to what matters in the year ahead and no to the things that will hold you back. You're going to name what matters, and we want you to be bold. Are you ready to do this? I am too. We all have a finite amount of time in our lives, right? Saying yes to some things requires us to say no to others, even good things. And just a note, this may be repetitive for you. Go back to all the things you've written down so far. What are you saying yes to on your What Fires You Up list? On the lessons you learned last year? And what are you saying no to? Maybe something that didn't go so well last year? Remember, it really is the small things that are the big things that can add up to a legacy over time. In writing these things down, you're making decisions about how you're going to spend your time in 2024 and maybe even in the years to come. We're so excited for you, so take your time in filling this out. When you're ready, turn to page 15, the final page in today's video, and the first part of the prep work. This is a fun but also purposeful way to tie together everything you've written down so far in your PowerSheets. This is your very own declaration, your manifesto for what matters. Yes, it's a manifesto. We are not afraid to be bold around here, to be honest about what matters in a world that can be cynical, focused only on efficiency. So let's dream. Imagine it, the end of 2024. What will you be glad you decided today? Flip back through what you've written so far, then fill this page out, the first page of your new story. This page is flexible and there's no one right way to fill it out. You can write, I dream of being a CEO, a mom, a world traveler, a morning person, a present friend. Write what's true and what will motivate you to make what matters happen in the year ahead. We're saying yes to giving you a virtual high five. You're doing such great work here. And friends, that brings us to the end of our section for today. In the next video, we're going to talk more about goals, different types of goals and how they work together. And we're going to spend some time brainstorming what goals you might want to set for 2024 and then actually naming your goals. Yes, it's going to be wonderful. We can't wait for what's next in part